Hey nerds, welcome back to part 2 of Black History of Viral Videos and Memes. Thanks for coming back, and if this is your first time hearing me, then you need to go back and watch part 1 of the video. I have another 7 creators to go over, so strap in and get ready. Back in 2006, to the broadcast yourself era of YouTube, we had entrepreneurs not trying to go viral for the sake of internet clout, but in all earnest to draw business to their day jobs. Why spend thousands to film a local TV commercial when you can spend a few hundred and get shown to millions with a commercial for your business? One such man named Sammy Stevens, who owned a local flea market in Montgomery, did just that.
Montgomery, it's just like a mini mall.
Samuel Stevens, who was born in the 1950s in Montgomery, Alabama, where he lived most of his life, was always the entrepreneur. He was washing cars for $2 a pop by age 12 and selling vegetables from the back of his brother's truck by 16. Stevens got his first job as an on-air persona for radio station WMGY, where he was known as Candyman. After some time at WMGY, he found himself the owner of a small flea market called Flea Market of America. Then he changed the name to Flea Market Montgomery, and his friend Terrence had wrote some lyrics for a commercial song for him, but at first Samuel didn't like it.
Named Terrence came to the store one day. He said, I have this commercial I want you to hear. And he was trying to, promote a commercial for the flea market. And it said, Flea Market, Montgomery, is just like. I said, man, I don't want that. And so he asked me to come over to his house. And he worked with Ruben Studdard, who was with one of the American Idol winners. And I went over to his house that night, and he had the tracks laid down, and he told me to put the headphones on. And I had never been in no studio. And so what happened, he had the beat, and I said, Flea Market, Montgomery, it's just like a mini mall. He said, I like that. He said, let's stack it. I said, stack it? He said, yeah, we want to stack it with put layers of voices on top. And he wanted me to repeat it, so I did. Flea Market, Montgomery, is just like a mini mall. He put it together. He said, oh man, that's good. I said, hold on. I said, I like this. I'm not through. I said, let's do Flea Market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. So if you listen to all those voices on that video, all my voices is fire.
He later went and recorded a different rendition, the one we know and love. It became a big hit as it caught the attention of Ellen DeGeneres and other. The Cleveland Show and Reno 911 would also go to parody his song. Unfortunately, due to the recession, the flea market has been closed since 2011. People would come and visit the flea market, but only take pictures and not buy anything. And one of the most popular and watched uploads did not belong to Stevens, so he didn't get any of the royalties from that either. He would later also go through a divorce and move to Jackson, Tennessee. But Stevens never let that get him down. He was able to get BMI to register his song to him, so now he does get paid worldwide for its usage. And since the flea market's been closed, he's been asked and paid to be in commercials for other people. He's now on Cameo, and he plans to come out with an NFT. Well, since we went with one legit commercial that went viral, how about a fake commercial that did the same thing? A commercial so crazy you almost wish this was a real place. I mean, who doesn't want some good-ass barbecue and a foot massage?
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. You better come down here.
Toby Jones, a.k.a. Robert L. Hines, his real name, was born January 17th in 1970, Chicago, Illinois, on the South Side. Hines was an Army reservist and in 91 started doing stand-up comedy. He then met Bernie Mac, who was a new and up-and-comer at the time, and Bernie was able to get him some gigs, but he mostly worked as a correctional officer in Cook County. He later got a big break and was invited on tour with other comics, and that's when he was discovered by comedy writers Pedro and Ramiro Castro, who at the time had Big Dog Eat Out comedy group and the YouTube channel. They had written the character Toby Jones, a business owner who is terrible and boisterous, and Robert Hines' comedy style fit that description. On November 12, 2008, the first Toby Jones commercial aired, the big-ass truck rental. It was a small hit itself, getting a couple 100,000 views. One fun fact is that the number on the screen was actually Robert's number and he would answer it. With the success of the first commercial, the team went all in on the next video, the one that caught my attention on 4/16/09. This one reached 1 million views in no time, with aspects of the first video such as the website and the phone number. This commercial just went all out with its insanity, the dancing dinosaurs, a bring your own food to fry menu, and sauce rubbed feet. They did release a few more commercials with this character with Vine, and they saw lots of remixes. Even Steph Curry would use the dance and the song as his pregame ritual.
Foot massage, Joe's barbecue foot massage, Joe's barbecue foot massage, Joe's barbecue foot massage.
Now the video sits at 15 million views. Robert is still working as a stand-up comic, and it looks like he's preparing for another road tour this year. Now let's talk about a time when a whole town went viral after being interviewed for a news segment. On March 14, 2006, local NBC affiliate WPMI was alerted to crowds gathering in Crichton and dispatched reporter Brian Johnson to investigate. Johnson had previously received numerous calls about possible leprechaun sightings and questions about it from friends at the barbershop and his church. Things sort of snowballed when the crew arrived, anchor Scott Walker later recalled, with multiple people claiming to have seen a leprechaun in a tree. Crichton resident Nina Thomas Brown submitted a crudely drawn sketch of the supposed leprechaun. The Crichton leprechaun video, as of now, sits at 28 million views. Since the leprechaun has become an icon of the local community of Crichton. In 2023, the sign store started printing out cardboard cutouts of the Crichton leprechaun and selling them, apparently with great success. An 8-foot-tall version of the Crichton leprechaun cutout is displayed outside of their store. The clip continues to receive media attention annually on St. Patrick's Day. Walker, the anchor from the segment, now works for WDSU-TV in New Orleans and has written on his website about the report. It's fun to be a part of something that's talked about so much for so long, although some of my coworkers are probably really tired of it, but I never get tired of hearing about it, said Walker.
Run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where to go. I want to go. Give me the go. I want to go.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
Did you guys subscribe and like the video? Oh, you did, huh? Why you always lying? No one subscribes when you tell them to, but if you want to avoid me sending you the next video in your inbox, then do it. In 2015, Nicholas Frazier released a banger for us to finally call out all those casual liars in our life. While driving in his mom's car to pick up a date, Nick had stopped to get some snacks, and when he turned back on the radio, Nex's Too Close came on. And like anyone else, he started to sing along, but he changed the words a little bit.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Who doesn't like remixing songs? It's why when I hear Toro y Moi's Rose Quartz, I sing, "Cause I smoke weed," instead of "I feel weak." Shout out to my boy Sean. Well, Nick changed the lyrics in Too Close to "Why You Always Lying," and feeling inspired, he wrote out the whole thing that night. The next day, he had his brother film in their backyard with that titular toilet on set. He posted it to Vine, and it reached millions overnight. So much so that the amount of notifications he got on his phone overheated it, and he had to buy a new one. The video went viral on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook. He was interviewed by Rolling Stone, BuzzFeed, and scores of others. It even actually got radio play. He went on to meet the OG creators of Too Close next, along with Charlemagne the God, and performed it with them. I think the best part of this is just the relatability of the video. So many people would comment, "I know someone who lies like this," black, white, Asian, Latino, old, young, everyone always could relate to knowing a liar. Nicholas has about 141,000 subs on YouTube today, where he does some skits, but mostly cooking and a review show now. But I'm sure I can speak for everyone by saying, thank you for the ultimate call-out song for all the liars in our life. Looking at you, Morphe, my little brother. 12 years ago, a video was uploaded that simply would make you say, "Oh my damn."
Oh my damn.
Yes, that's right. I'm talking about the ludicrous review video of Five Guys. In 2013, Damon Scott Dam Peterson, better known as Dam Drops, dropped his infamous video where he went to Five Guys and gave us the most passionate review someone could possibly give us about the cheeseburger and fries. Prior to becoming a fast food critic, Patterson worked as a manager at retail stores, including Walmart, and was a buyer at CarMax. After growing tired of that, he decided to give reviewing fast food places a try on YouTube. He got his big break with the Five Guys review, and it was later remixed with the Gregory Brothers song, Oh My Damn, and Shoot.
So perfectly, the cheese up in here is going ham. Damn.
Which gave him more views. This man walked so Keith Lee could run. But damn, isn't done yet. He now sits at about 1.7 million subs on YouTube, and he hosts a travel channel show named Best Damn Takeouts, and he had a Netflix show called Fresh, Fried, and Crispy last year, and got his first Emmy nom. Can't wait to see what he does in 2025 for us. As we come to a close with our final entry for part 2, I'd like to let everyone know that I have a gift for you all as a thank you for watching. What is it? Something near and dear to me, probably to a lot of you, but you all will be getting
These nuts. Got him.
Yes, our final entry is the one and only Welvin the Great, aka the D's Nuts meme. Welvin Harris was born May 31st, 1988, in Long Beach, California, where he was raised by his aunt along with his cousins. Welvin was born with an intellectual disability that he and his family have never fully disclosed. However, that never stopped him from trying to make people laugh. He created his Instagram in 2011 where he would upload his daily life stories and pictures. It didn't get much traffic until 2015 when Drea Michelle, an Instagram model with 3 million followers at the time, reposted "Who Ain't Got No Bitches" video. Soon after that, Martin Lawrence and Kevin Hart would also follow suit by sharing his content, and on March of that year, he would upload the iconic D's Nuts video. 2 months later, he would hit 1 million followers. Soon, Welvin would find himself being invited to all kinds of events and meeting lots of celebrities, including Kendrick Lamar, who gave him a shout out in the Taylor Swift video, and who also brought him on stage for his show. But with great fame will come the haters. Later, Welvin would get accused of sexual assault, getting arrested, and other things, but they all turned out to be lies. He was able to clear all this up on Vlad TV interviews. However, this still had a negative impact on his career. Then his Instagram got hacked and he lost all of his followers. He would create a new one, but only up to 100,000, way less than his 1 million. In 2019, a video emerged showing Welvin passed out on the street. The rumor mill quickly started again with OD allegations, being homeless, and fake deaths. In 2021, him and his cousin uploaded a video to dispel some of these rumors. But it does seem like he may have had a substance abuse issue, as he released a video about the passing out drunk. Even worse, the later videos would show people harassing him on the streets of Cali. He would come out and admit that his manager Lefty did steal from him along with his cousin that was in the earlier video. It's always your own people, ain't it? Now, Welvin does have a TikTok where he posts content, but it does seem like he's inebriated in most of his videos. Let's hope that in 2025, Welvin can truly be great again and gets the help that he needs. And with that is the conclusion of part 2. Thank you for listening and get ready for part 3.